What's up, guys? This is your boy James, aka 68J, coming to you live on this amazing, what is it today? Tuesday? Tuesday early live stream. Super excited today, guys. And so we're going to go ahead and start with the overview here, guys. First of all, let me just welcome everybody to the stream. Give everybody a chance to come in. Super excited about my guests today, guys. Obviously, you guys, or hopefully you guys caught the show yesterday. We will be doing a giveaway today as well at the very end. Appreciate all those who were able to tune in yesterday and be a part of our first official stream. Super, super excited. And so the overview today, guys, is we have two special guests. We'll be getting into the markets as well. Some news. I pulled up some things that I'm definitely looking forward to sharing to you guys, with you guys. And so we're going to leave the dollar cost average to do your research. Have a plan in place. Make sure you watch those emotions. Special thanks again to all those involved. We got some new mods and things that are in the group. Super excited about that. And then also the giveaway. So with that being said, let me say hello to a few people here, like my brother, Bullish Kenny G. What's up, my man? Appreciate you, Bullish Kenny G, the OG, my man, mod in the group. I believe he's a mod in the group, and if you're not, he should be. So, Bullish Kenny G, I definitely appreciate you. Amica Vogler, my sis, one of the people you guys will be hearing from here this morning. Let me make sure everybody is on. Give me a second. I'm over looking to see. Looks like I'm having the same thing. The same thing that I was dealing with yesterday here. Guys, give me 1 second here. So while we're waiting for John to come on, I guess we might be having some difficulties here. I don't see you. Let me see here. Let me unmute Amica here. It says two. Let me go back in here again and see. Okay, I see Amica. I don't see John. Are you on the link that I sent on your email, John?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see you nowhere here. Okay, looks like I have it says a Heather.
Oh yeah, that's our shared account. I gotta change the name.
That's okay, but is that you? Is your video on? You guys, I apologize for this, these technical issues here. Okay, there's my guy here. Looks like he's coming on right now. So while I still don't see your video. So while John is pulling up his video, guys, let me go and say hello to Queen. How you doing, my friend? Appreciate you being part of the stream this morning.
Can you hear me on there?
I don't hear you on here yet, no. I do see you on, let's see. I just see your name. I don't see your,
Let me unplug this and plug it back in. Let me see if that works. The camera.
Okay, guys. Well, while John is figuring that out real quick, let me go over the market real quick. We'll switch it up a little bit here. Waiting for John to come on board. Okay, so right now, obviously, we see Bitcoin kind of moving around, some sideways action. Right now, we're at 16,233, right around 16,2. Yesterday, we got to 15, I believe it was like 15.8 or something like that. So, you know, it's kind of bouncing up and down. I got some messages from some of my charters saying this is a fake out. This is what happens when, and it looks like right now, guys, we're at 800 billion market cap. So we're up a little bit. Okay, up a little bit from yesterday. But yeah, you just got to be real careful when you see this as kind of moving between the 15.8 to 16, let's say 5. I'm expecting some further downside, and I'll show you guys some charts from my boy Crypto Savvy, one of the greatest charters, and also my guy Aaron the Disciple is going to be also doing some charting with us. If you guys are in the live stream, you guys can see that Aaron's a part of that. Aaron is a master charter. This guy saved me so much money over the years of really just having amazing calls, and I think he's been pretty much about 90% accurate on his chart. And again, you can be a great charter, you can be great at technical analysis, market analysis, fundamental analysis, but at the end of the day, whatever Bitcoin does is what Bitcoin does. so right now, Ethereum is just over $1,100, guys. Let's see, we've got BNB at 264, XRP up a little bit. Okay, so we got altcoins, up a little bit. See, it looks like XRP is up 0.40%. 3.98% since the last 24 hours. So it looks like altcoins are pumping a bit. And I just think that's probably because Bitcoin went from 15.7 up to 16.2. So, this really doesn't mean too much. The dog is still right around 7 cents. Polygon, we gave away some Poly yesterday. Can't remember who won Poly, but we had a winner for Polygon yesterday. So 85 cents, Polkadot, 520. I tell you guys what, if Polkadot goes back down to $3, good Lord. And this is all possible, guys. You guys got to understand, this is, I think, in my opinion, one of the greatest opportunities for a lot of us because, again, we're going to be able to enter into positions back where we were at 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. This is going to be huge. I'm super excited, guys. So, okay, looks like my guy John is setting up his camera, getting ready there. So, Shiba Inu, guys, look, say what you want to say about Shiba Inu, but I've seen people put in billions, millions of dollars into this coin. It's just crazy the amount of support and the community behind this coin. So, not financial advice. I like Shiba. That's all I'm saying. I like the dogs. Shiba, Doge, Elon. I like them dogs. Tron is at 5 cents. Solana's still struggling around $11, guys. We'll see how that plays out. Uniswap at 533. Avalanche, I like Avalanche. It's up a little bit from yesterday. Chainlink is sitting up just a bit over, it was at 5 and some change, so it's up over $6 today. Cosmos, we love Cosmos. Stellar, I'm a big fan of Stellar. As a matter of fact, I'm expecting great things from Stellar on the level of XRP. Algorand is up. Actually, Algorand is at 23 cents, down a little bit. Kronos, we love Kronos. We love Crow. That's probably one of my, honestly, guys, Crow, even though I had a little hiccup with the NFT situation, I would say that it's probably one of my biggest holdings, quite honestly. And I'm looking to double that because that's how much I believe in that coin. VeChain, guys, I think this is one of the biggest sleeping giants. This is up there with like XRP. This is up there with XLM. This is up there with Crow. I think these are going to be some amazing breakout coins, HBAR and so forth. So, I've got my guests on, guys, and so we went over some charting, some market information. Again, be very careful. I think right now, if you're doing any buying, dollar cost average. Before I get into my guests, let me say hello to some more of our amazing members in the group. Crypto Guru, do me a favor. You won yesterday. I can't remember exactly what you won, but can you do me a favor and message me either on Twitter or join our Telegram, because you're the only person out of the 5 winners yesterday. By the way, if you didn't tune in yesterday, we had 5 people that won $50 each in Matic, XRP, USDT, what else was it? Shiba, Crow. There you go. So I do have Crypto Guru. We do have your winning for you. You're the only person that I haven't had respond or DM me either again through Twitter or through our Telegram group so that you can get paid. We love paying people quick here, guys. So to all those winners, congratulations. Oh, wait a minute. I've got a legend. I got a legend in the house. The ultimate legend is in the house. My better half, the queen, Miss 68J, Jeanette McFadden. Oh, that's funny. I need some cough behind that. I almost choked myself up on that one. Josh, what's up? Josh with Dad Boz in the house. Bullish PDP Real, my man. Appreciate you for joining in today. Dore, she's a mod. We appreciate Dore. Thank you very much for joining, Dore. David Adams. None of this would be possible without my legendary brother, David Adams. He's the one who built everything that you see here. He's on actually right now making sure everything's good. If something happens, something goes wrong, he's part of my tech team. Love that guy to death. Also my partner in business as well. So with all that being said, guys, before we move forward, let's get my guests on. I'm super, super excited. So here we go, guys. Boom. All right. There they are. What's up, guys? Can you guys hear me okay?
I can hear you.
I don't know why it's got
Actually,
John.
crystal clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know why it's got John. Dave, can you help me out with this, Dave? For some reason, John is on the right. I got like half of his face here. Let me see if Dave is on the. I don't know why.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. For some reason,
Okay.
I got half of your right side of your face. So if you move over this way, I think, John. There you go. That's your whole face. So somehow, I don't know how that worked out, but there he is. All right. Awesome, guys. Awesome. So really quickly, guys, I asked these two people to be on. I know. I see. I'm gonna leave the mouse alone. I see that Dave's working on all that. It looks like it's okay now, Dave. Appreciate it. So again, guys, Dave is part of my IT team. He's gonna make sure all this looks good. So if you guys see the mouse running around, it's not me. It's Dave and his incredible support for this Crypto4Life channel. So really quickly, guys, I want to introduce these two people and get you guys to understand. There he is. He's bringing you all the way out, John. There he is. Awesome. Who these people are, what they mean to me, and our journey. For those of you guys who tuned in yesterday, we had Antoine Tanner on. I kind of told you a little bit about my story. When you guys look at the intro, you guys can see a lot of things that I've done. You see me on some of the biggest stages around the world, some of the things that I've done. You saw us in orphanages. You saw us in front of rooms full of people. And there's just a lot of things that you guys saw in that intro. Well, these two people were huge parts of my story and my journey, and I got a lot of love for these guys as I call them my little brother and my little sister, but they're really business associates that we've just known each other. We're family. We're so much more. And so let me start with John Singh. And Mr. John Singh here, and I call him John Singh, he's like a little brother to me, and more so than my own family, right? So we go back since I was, let me see, I want to say I was 14 or 15 years old. Originally I'm from Brooklyn, New York. We moved to Florida, and then when my mom came out here, came out to California, to Fresno, she came out first, and then I came out. And as a young man, I wanted to stay out of trouble. I wanted to, kind of came from the hard knocks of where I was at, and it looks like John froze. You see that, Dave? Looks like John froze up, so I'll let you. Okay, he's back. So we got to Fresno, and I was trying to figure out, how can I get a job? Where could I figure out how to make some money as a young guy? And I remember looking through, at that time, newspapers were real big, and there was this ad where teenagers could get a job. And so John's mom was the person who was offering jobs to teenagers. So that's how far back we go. And so his mom is like a godmom to me, and his family is part of my family, and we do a lot of things together as family. And so we'll get more into that story. But what happened, one of the things I want to talk about with John is he wound up being one of the biggest leaders and speakers and money earners at the age of 19 years old in the space that we're in. And so it was just crazy to see him come up, and I want to share that story. I'm going to move over to Amica real quick. Amica is someone that we actually met on the speaking circuit as we were representing different companies. She was a speaker as well. We were part of the same circuit of individuals that was representing this particular company, traveling the world speaking, and she was one of the elite players in that space. She came up. I was able to watch her come up, and we were able to earn different awards together. We were able to be one of the things that we had earned is being sent to the world's greatest or world's biggest cruise ship. Is that right, Amica? Was it the world's biggest cruise ship in the world? World's biggest cruise ship, and it was the craziest thing in the world. My wife and I, Amica, there's some of other friends. It was her sister, and we were able to go out and not only be on that cruise ship, but we were able to pour it off into Haiti. It was Jamaica, and I think it was two places, right? It was Jamaica.
Cozumel.
Okay, Cosmo and Jamaica, and we got out and we were able to go to orphanages and build fences and paint and help children and give prizes and gifts and just really uplift the spirit of the people there. And so that was amazing. So we'll get into our relationship as well. But what I want to do real quick, guys, is go back over to Mr. John Singh. And John, tell me a little bit about your journey in business. I know, again, I talked about when we started off at coming up, and it's, well, let me go with this here. I used to own, back in the day, I owned a bunch of businesses. John was still very young, and so there's a gap between, I would say, we have like a 10-year gap, John?
Yep.
About a 10-year gap. And so I was, at that time, I was already in the speaking circuit for in a different with a different company, and then I also owned some car lots out in Fresno. And I remember being at an auction. It was the funniest thing in the world. I was at an auction, and all these guys were around talking about this guy who was in town speaking, and how this guy had created like a 5-figure monthly income. He's one of the greatest motivators, speakers, and they talked about this guy John. And I couldn't believe, at first I was just listening in, and then they said, this guy's doing some amazing things. His name is John Singh, and there's only one John Singh I knew. So I called up John. I said, John, I need you to come over to is this really you? He goes, yeah. And the last time I talked to John, he was working like at Costco or something. He was he was like 18 years old, 17 years old, working at Costco, driving like an old, I think it was like a white Mirage or something like that, John, or like a old Mitsubishi Mirage. And so John comes into my car lot, and he pulls up in my office, and I just remember this brand new limited edition Tahoe. The guy pulls out like looks like he had $1,000 outfit on, and he just starts telling me about his success. So if you don't mind, share some of the things that you've done as far as just speaking. There's a time in our city that you own the biggest building in our city. I know you went on to actually start up a real estate company that made millions and millions of dollars, that took you where you were, buying properties all over in different countries and stuff. So just kind of give us a snapshot about your journey, who you are in our relationship, and all those things. I just want to share that with the audience today.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for having me on today. I'm excited to be a part of this, and super excited to meet you, Amica. I've heard a lot of great things about you, and just appreciate your time and allowing us to share. But yeah, we go way back. I've known you since I was, so if you were like 13, I was 3. If you were 14, I was 4. Yeah. Like a 10-year gap, but I've known you my whole life. And I remember when I first moved out of my mom's house at 19, 20 years old, we were roommates, and then we got another spot and we were roommates again, and we've traveled all over the place. So it was fun. I mean, trips to Italy and all over the world. So it's been a blessing learning from you. You've been more of a big brother to me than even my own brothers. I've known you longer than I've actually known all my half brothers, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, so we've known each other for a long time. Always looked up to you, not just because you're 6'8" and I'm 6 feet tall, but always looked up to you because you've always been an amazing mentor in business, and an amazing father to your 6 children, an amazing husband to your wife. And I've always learned from you in all facets of life. So just super grateful to be mentor, coach, trained by you, also in crypto. But yeah, I've been an entrepreneur since 19 years old. Started working when I was 12 years old, and never stopped working since. By the time I was 19, I just knew that entrepreneurship was a better path for me. The manual labor just wasn't my jam, and working for other people just wasn't my jam. So at 19 years old, I became an entrepreneur, and I never turned back since. And today I'm out here in Nevada, and just blessed, lucky, and fortunate to have a beautiful wife, our first child on the way, and just life is good. Life is good. I love entrepreneurship, and I love crypto. It's just so fascinating to me, the evolution of money and how that's all came into play. This whole digital currency thing. I mean, just thinking about digital currency has been around a long time. Debit cards, credit cards, those are digital. I mean, you go swipe your card over at the gas station. It's not like the bank goes over there with some cash and hands it to the gas station. So, I mean, digital has been around for a long time, and for us to be able to profit off of it is just a blessing, in my opinion, because it's happening. It's plain as day, and it took you leading the way to teach us all this, because it's so hard to find individuals that are real. But with the history that we have, and your past successes and on all facets of your life, it made it really simple for my wife and I to make a decision to learn about crypto from you, because you've already done it. And I think that's how I've done everything in life. Is anytime I wanted to do anything, whether it was real estate or whatever business, opening a studio or um, whatever it was, flipping cars. I mean,
Right, that's
all
right.
the different things we've done in life, flipping houses, flipping
Gosh, that's
commercial
crazy.
buildings. I mean, I've
Yeah.
always just learned from other individuals that have done it and have had massive success doing it. Reading books is one thing. Going to seminars is another thing, but finding individuals that are real, that are actually doing it, and then learning from them is the absolute best thing, in my opinion. And that's how I've done everything in life, is just attach myself to great individuals like yourself, and learn from you guys, and just followed in your footsteps. And you've already paved the way, and you've made the mistakes, so we don't have to. So I'm just
Well,
grateful to be a part of this, grateful to be on your channel, and grateful to continue to learn more about the evolution of money.
man, you guys see why this guy is. You see why John is where he's at. So you said so many things. It's funny because yesterday I was talking to Antoine Tanner about when I picked them up, and I'm not sure if you caught the stream where I picked them up in this brand new 2001 Navigator, all the celebrities. And the funny thing about it is that me and you went out on the same day and bought matching Navigators, not matching in color, but we both. And it was 2001. We bought 2001 Navigators. I had a champagne one, you had a white one. We took them all and got them all hooked up. And I mean, we were just traveling the world, and like you said, just on some of the biggest stages around the world. It was amazing, guy. And one of the things that John was there, and it's one of the reasons I wanted to put him on the show, is I always tell the story of how one of the greatest achievements of my life is when I was carried up. I think we had like, I don't know, 12 to 15,000 people at an event, and it was all the top speakers in what we did. And I was recognized, and you were one of the, I don't know, maybe like 6 or 7, 8 people that carried me up on stage in front of 15,000 people to be awarded for what I've accomplished. And the same thing with you. We did the same thing for you. Actually, John became one of the elite speakers. Actually, like months before I did, he was actually awarded the same thing. So that was a huge accomplishment as well, and something I will always remember and cherish that I share with my little brother John. So one of the other things I want to ask you too is, or kind of make a statement. You talked about crypto. When my wife and I got into crypto back in 17, I started doing trading, and then in 19, we took it more serious as far as hodling and becoming a student and really learning, and then started inspiring a bunch of people. And then we decided, hey, let's just go travel the world. So we moved out to Hawaii, stayed there for a couple of years, and then went to go visit Vegas. And I hadn't talked to John in a little bit, and I literally called him up and said, hey, what are you up to? And he goes, hey, I live in Vegas. And from that moment, we attached ourselves at the hip. We started, learning together. I started teaching what I was doing, and it was maybe 60 days of working with John before John had already started earning a 6-figure monthly income in crypto. And it was incredible. I mean, this is again when the market was way up, but we did some things together that were amazing. In that year that we connected, we bought together 10 acres. John is right now, if you look in the background, he's in a beautiful trailer on the property, building his home from the ground up, which is almost done, if I'm not mistaken, John. And so my 5 acres is right next to John. We also, with crypto, bought with crypto 2 acres in Utah, which is in the snow. And so all that is because of John. John, it's so amazing because I always say, and not to get too one side or the other, but God always puts the right people in your life. And I didn't know anything about real estate on that level. John didn't know anything about crypto. As soon as we got together, I wound up getting real estate because of him. He wound up making a fortune in crypto. So it's just amazing, John. If you want to just touch on just what you're doing as far as building out there, and your home almost complete. I almost have my first niece or nephew coming, and so it's just an exciting time for your family.
Yeah. So we're out here in Nevada, just 35 minutes north of North Las Vegas. And it's right across the street, literally not even a mile away from a river, and not even a mile away from some hot springs that people come all over to visit. We're on the north end of Lake Mead, the north end entrance to Lake Mead, and there's a golf course right down the street, 18-hole Jack Nicholson designed golf course. But it's beautiful out here. I mean, you can see the stars crystal clear at night. There's no sound pollution, noise pollution. It's BLM land in front of us, BLM land to the side of us. No one could build in front of us. No one could build to the side of us. And there's just endless trails to go out on ATVs and side-by-sides and four-wheeling all around here, which is cool. You could shoot. I mean, you could just do pretty much anything out here. So great place to raise a family. I mean, it's the way that I was raised, was out in the country in Fresno, California, and I've always wanted to get back to this. So when the opportunity presented itself, we purchased this property, and the real estate market's been going crazy over the past few years. It's just been going up and up and up, and I just could not see myself paying the amount of money that these individuals want for their homes. I was like, it's way cheaper to build than it is to purchase something and then change it and try to make it how you want it. So I told my wife, I said, listen, I'm going to pick a property where we want to be, because I definitely don't want to be in the inner city and raise our children in the inner city. And then we'll pick out whatever home you want, and I will build you whatever you want. You can pick out everything from every color, material to everything. And as long as you let me build my garage how I want to build it. So that was the agreement, and that was the deal. But we love it out here. There's 3 other 10-acre parcels that are adjoining this property, which have been vacant for over 30 years. And if they ever present themselves for sale, I'm sure we will gobble those up as well. But it's just beautiful out here. We're excited to be out here. And the project's ongoing. We hope the goal is by Friday for this to be finished. I got 5 different contractors over here right now, but the goal is for it to be done by this Friday, at least the first phase of it. We're building it in 3 phases. And then up in Utah, we our family and friends bought 23 lots up there. They're all like 2 to 4 acre parcels in a gated community on a golf course. And it's just beautiful out there too. So if you guys are familiar with where Park City's at, and Bryan Head, it's like dead center off the same highway between Park City and Bryan Head. Very similar to Park City, but just the early stages of it. Just beautiful up there. Same thing, no noise pollution, no sound pollution, no air pollution. It's just a real beautiful, beautiful place to be in Utah. And we love it because it's a cabin community. So like right now, the snow gates are closed because once there's more than 4 inches of snow, they shut the snow gates. So we went and got side-by-sides with tracks so we can go up there. But a lot of construction going on there too. And Mr. McFadden and Mrs. McFadden, they got a lot that's at the very top of the mountain, so they are definitely the crypto king and queens of the mountain, because they have the best view. I think their lot is probably 8,500 feet above sea level. Our lot is about 7,500 feet above sea level, so they're about 1,000 feet above us up on the mountain at the top of the mountain. So it's just exciting. We just feel honored to be a part of it. We also do rental properties too, which we're grateful to be a part of. But yeah, real estate is definitely a passion of ours, and to be able to marry the two, crypto and real estate, is amazing. And Mr. McFadden showed us what was possible of what you can also do with crypto, with whether it's cars or houses or anything really. People actually accept crypto nowadays. It was an eye-opening experience when we connected again out here in Vegas about a year and a half ago. I think it was August of last year. It's crazy because it's like when you buy a car, like say, for example, I have a Jeep. I never really pay attention to Jeeps, but now that I have a Jeep, you see them everywhere. Well, now that we're involved with crypto, it's crazy because I'll walk into the gas station, I'll walk into the grocery store, and bam, there's a crypto machine. I'm like, what? They sell Bitcoin, and you can buy it, you can cash out and pull cash out. So it's just it's amazing when you become aware of something, how it just continues to show up in your life. And ever since we got involved with crypto, it's funny because you see it everywhere now. And then Mr. McFadden taught us how to search for things for sale online, where people are selling things in crypto, and there's just a button that you click and it says, hey, these are all the people that accept cryptocurrency, and this is all the things that they're selling, real estate, car, like you name it. So it's unbelievable where it's headed, where it's going, and I'm just grateful to be an early adopter of it and learning from the best of the best.
Well, so funny is before I bring Amica on and we talk about our journey, it's funny because that 1 year in Vegas, man, we did so many things, and I was showing you how, obviously, I bought my land in Utah with crypto and crypto, that experience in just that short, within a 6-month period of time, you went from looking to finance your house to paying for your house in cash. Or paying for your house right out. And I think that's huge. And so it's funny because John kept coming over to the house that we were in Vegas. And every time you came, I remember your wife made a comment, is James crazy? Because every time you guys came, it was another car. And I think we got up to like 13 or 14 cars. But out of 13 or 14 cars, I think 10 of them were bought with crypto, and I was showing you how I was doing it. And you were like, what the heck are you doing? So yeah, it was just crazy, man. Fun times. So anyways, going to my little sister Amica here. This person is just incredible. Like John, she was one of the up and coming speakers in the circuit of what we were doing. One of the most recognizable people in the game, and just came to the space with so much passion. She has so much passion, and I just saw how she was affecting everyone in that atmosphere. And she quickly went through the ranks, and one of the highest achievements that you could ever achieve in that space is an ambassador. And that's when you're just kind of the elite of the elite in what we were doing. And so we had an opportunity to watch her grow. I also became an ambassador speaker as well. And one of those rewards were, again, we went on, that cruise ship. And so Amica, if you could just talk about our journey, it was a blessing for my wife and I to meet you and meet your sister, and just be in that circuit of just incredible people, uplifting, supporting, giving back. And I think that was probably one of the most moments that probably one of the biggest emotional moments, other than some things that I experienced with John and his mom and family. But that was probably one of the most emotional moments for me and my wife, just being there and some of the things that we experienced, with those children. And so if you could talk about that, our journey, and how we know each other.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having me on. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, I just loved getting to know John and his story. And yeah, I'm really honored, James. I mean, I know I've always called you bro, and I think people can say bro and not really mean that, but I really, really mean that. And I think of Jeanette like a sister, and I'm the oldest of 3 girls, so I never had an older brother, and I always wanted a cute older brother so my cute friends could come over. But no, you have just been, I just want to honor you for a second before I share my story, because you've been one of those people in my life that has been what I would call like a staple, like a consistent force for good. And I think in the business industry and really in life, you can encounter people who, from afar, you see them and you want to meet them because of their success or their image. But then the closer you get, it's kind of like wolves in sheep's clothing type thing. And that for me was kind of a rude awakening in my first couple business experiences. But you, James, have just been, the closer I've got to you and Jeanette, your hearts have you guys have just gotten better. So I love you, and I respect you and honor you for so many things. Of course, for your success in business and crypto, but mostly the man that you are, the husband that you are, the dad that you are. And my core value is authenticity and integrity. That's everything. I believe that you do what you say what you do. And you've just been that for me, James. So yeah, I guess our story, it does go back to like 2015 or 16. Yeah. And I remember, that cruise that we went on, and the mission field that we were kind of in and serving in, it was Jamaica at that orphanage with those children. Right. That's right. It was so fun because we had kind of known each other from afar in the business world, but then we got to be on the world's largest cruise ship.
Oh my gosh.
That was insane. Like 7 stories, a mall, a nightclub. I was like having the time of my life. But in that industry and in the speaking circuit, it was just, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about life. I learned a lot about people. I learned a lot about business. And again, I just kind of echo everything John has said. And so I guess my story, I'm a doctor of physical therapy. I went to school. I have my graduate degree in that. I started my first business when I was, I think, 24. It was called Boise Body LLC.
That's awesome.
Fitness, nutrition, massage. And it was a flop, but you know what? I did it. I got the business cards. I printed them off on Vistaprint. And I think I've always kind of been an entrepreneur at heart, but I didn't have the confidence in myself for a while. And so when we connected and I grew as a speaker and I was an ambassador and I was traveling and training and coaching, that just lit me up. It lit something inside of me. And so present day, I coach women, but I really call myself a freedom fighter. And I think for me, I know the call in my life is to help people get free, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially is a big part of that. But I'm just passionate. I'm passionate about empowering people. I think my friends often call me, I'm a cheerleader. So whoever's around me, I'm like, I see the gold in them. I just call it out and I'm like, you're amazing. And I just love seeing people step into what God has called them to do. Like that's my biggest heart, James, is to help people figure out why they were born and what they were born to do and help activate them to get there. So yeah, I feel like I could share more, but I don't know what you want me to share.
No, that's amazing. And like I said, it's amazing how amazing people attract amazing people. And you said some key things about, as you get out there and you speak and you start meeting people. And, I remember when I used to go out and speak and you see these guys and I would they would go on before me and I would watch them speak and I'm like, I can't even connect to these people. Like, sometimes they sit on the mountaintop and they talk down at people. And one of the things that I loved about John, about you, about myself, and I've even seen my wife. My wife is a great speaker as well. I've seen her speak and I was very shocked. But is when you come from a place of sincerity, you love people, you care about people. And I remember being a part of that ecosystem where, and John has seen it. I got a quick story with John, and also you've seen it, Amica, where I walked away from those industries. I remember one time, I think it was in 2001 or 2002, John. It was right around the time I was doing the Celebrity Games. We were part of an opportunity and a company, and we were in Sardinia, Italy, I believe, for a week. And I heard some things that brought some integrity issues to my way. And I just, some things I was like, and maybe people saying things that they really, I make, $200,000 a month, and you really weren't making any stuff like that. And so there's some things that I heard, and I remember coming back off that plane, and I told John, it's the only person I told because that's my brother. I said, I'm walking away, and he goes, why? I said, I can't feel good about getting up there speaking, knowing that people are gonna fail or knowing that this is not gonna work or whatever. And so it was a moral thing for me. And at the time, like I said, we had Match and Navigator. I had one of probably the nicest looking convertible BMWs, BMW John, in the area. And, me and him were the top 10. We were in, everything from magazines, articles, awards, top 10, this, top production, everything. And I walked away. And that was that point. And then even Amica when we were speaking, it became a time in my life where I started realizing my purpose. And the purpose was greater than the money, if that makes sense. And the purpose was you spend so much of your time in life chasing money, trying to be successful, especially coming from my background. And John knows me. I mean, when his mom used to pick me up, it was from the ghetto, from the hood. We were on welfare. And when I worked for his mom, I probably looked like buckwheat or something. I mean, I couldn't afford a haircut. I couldn't afford nothing, right? And so you're always driven to win. And then there's a point in time in your life that you start realizing what your purpose and my purpose or my why. And John knows this, especially now, because I used to always tell John, I said, you're one of the most incredible people I know. But the day you become a parent, you're going to go to the next level just because of how his heart is. And so that was the thing for me, right? That's why I walked away from that circle that I was with Amica at, I think about 46. So that's about 5 years ago, because I decided, you know what? My purpose, my why, that's my family. That's my children. That's my beautiful wife. And I wanted to, after watching my mom and dad pass away my mom at 53, my dad at 62, I knew that I didn't want to just keep chasing money. Hey, we had great things. We had traveled the world. I've done so many incredible things, but I was like, you know what? I want to enjoy my wife while I can walk the beach with her and while I can do this and that. And that's what crypto was for me, guys. Crypto, when I got into crypto in 17, I started trading and doing this and that, and it was up and down. It was a big emotional roller coaster. And then in 19, when I decided to really buckle down and become a student of the game, it changed our lives. And I looked over at my wife and I said, babe, we can just go live on the beaches of the world. Let's just go out there and have fun. And where do you want to go? And so our plan was just to jump from country to country, 3 months out of the year. 3 months at a time. And we ended up in Hawaii. She didn't want to leave. So we were there a couple years and got a condo out there. And then, like I said, visited Vegas. Next thing you know, we own real estate with John. Then had an opportunity to come out here to California for another property, which is where we're at right now. And so it's just been such a huge blessing, and the people that we've been able to bless along the way. So it's funny because in my journey of crypto, I want to stay behind the scenes because I've always been on the stage. I've always been on the biggest stages of the world, suit and tie, shaved, and I got tired of it. So I was so happy to start wearing hoodies. Everyone sees me in hoodies and hats. I couldn't do that for 20 years because it was always traditional business. Being on stage, you had to look a certain way, be a certain way. And so I'm just enjoying my life now, guys, and enjoying my better half, which is my wife and our children who are just really the epitome of success. I'm just so amazed and blessed and fortunate for who they've become. And so in this journey, I've had people say, "Oh man, you should have a YouTube channel." No, I don't want a YouTube channel. You should. Even John, me and John talked about it. You should have a YouTube channel, and I was like, "Nah." And then finally, connecting with CKJ, and he's like, "Bro, you need to have a YouTube channel." And it wasn't for maybe the reasons that some people get on YouTube, which is, hey, I want to go out here and have a bunch of clout, or I want to feel important, or I want to just go out here and get rich behind the scenes. No, I've done all that. And I think for me, it's just to share my story. The same thing that motivates John, the same thing that motivates Amica, is they're people who just care about people. And that's really the business that we come from, is the people helping people business. People say, "James, what did you used to do?" I said, "I used to hug and kiss people." Kiss and hug. Build relationships is what I'm trying to say. We are in the relationship building business. We are in the business of changing lives. So when people see me give donations or money or giveaways, that's just part of who we are. Both of these people that are right now, John and Amica, that's exactly who they are. If you see me, it's like a reflection of who they are, guys. And that's why, you guys mean the world to me. That's why we've done what we've been able to do and affect the people that we've affected around the world on some of the biggest stages in the world. And that's why I kind of laugh now, as I reminisce on some of the things, John, it's just crazy. And I know I say this very humbly, but, the days of us speaking and people waiting in line to shake our hands, and in some some areas of the world, people would just sit there and cry when we'd walk on stage. It's just crazy, man, the type of impact we've had. And so really quickly before we leave, I just want to give you guys a few minutes just to talk about why you're excited about crypto, what you hope to accomplish in crypto, and I know, John, what we're going to be doing. And I know, and here's the thing, John, you're more into it because you helped me run our private group. We have a private group that we which is some really important individuals. We won't get into who they are, but just know that they're on really elite, some Fortune 500, some next level, whether it becomes athletes, celebrities, what have you. So John is my partner in that. That's our thing that we do. And it's not financial advice. We're not financial advisors. We're just people who love our friends and family. And just so happens that our circle are very elite. Our circle people are elite. So, and then with Emma, because she's new to crypto, and so we're going to be teaching her, and I'm looking forward to her working with myself, my wife, with John, because I want them to connect, because we're all part of that same system and that same, that circle of trust and helping others. So, John, real quickly, in a few minutes, if you can just tell me what you're excited about with crypto and moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. So super excited about crypto just because of the opportunity of where it's at. I mean, history repeats itself. And when you look at the stock market from the very beginning, the early adopters that got in early on certain projects, whether it was Amazon or Walmart or Disney or Microsoft or Tesla, I mean, I could just go on and on and on. The early adopters of a lot of these projects became very wealthy with putting in smaller amounts of money, but those same opportunities don't happen very frequently in the stock market nowadays.
Right.
It's the people who got in at the very beginning and caught some of those waves and rode those waves to wealth in the stock market. Like I have a good friend by the name of Scott, who I've known since I was super young. I have a big military law enforcement family, and he was in the military in the Air Force, and he's an individual who bought Amazon stock early on, and today he's worth probably $75-80 million just from buying that early on while he was in the military, not making a lot of money in the Air Force. And wow. Just his success to me is just incredible to see, to have actual friends that have done that in the stock market. So when it comes to the cryptocurrency, you see large gains in multiple projects pretty frequently ever since I got started with this back August of last year. So, I mean, you see them happen more and more frequently, and it just makes sense. Like Mr. McFadden always teaches DYOR, do your own research. And when you start going down the rabbit hole and researching the different projects that he's vested in and has shared with us, it's an eye-opening experience, because everything has a utility, everything has a use case. I mean, there's good projects and bad projects, just like in the stock market. It's the same thing in cryptocurrency. So I just am excited because I just feel that it's still super early. This evolution of money is still super early. Digital currency has been around for a very long time, ever since we had debit cards and credit cards. That's right. And or even checks. I mean, it's been around for a very, very long time. but to have the opportunity to profit off of it and capitalize on it at the early stages of it is just incredible. Like we've seen, Mr. McFadden says all the time, higher highs and higher lows. The reason why he says that is because it never retraces back to where it started at, right? Like it's, so that right there is just mind blowing to me, because I'm like, wow, it doesn't really matter at what entry point you come in at, because if you always continue to DCA all day, every day to the day we die, dollar cost average, that it's going to bring down your average price point. So for me, I'm just excited. I look at it the same way I look at gold, silver, real estate, guns, ammo. Every month we're going to continue to invest, and we're going to continue to dollar cost average, because it just makes sense. So why are we excited about it? Because we see the opportunity, we see the writing on the wall. If you pay close attention and you do your own research and learn from the right individuals like Mr. McFadden, great things can happen, incredible things can happen, but you just got to pay close attention, and you got to play the game, because if you don't play the game, you're never going to win. That's right. So that's why I'm excited about it. I'm just excited to play the game. I'm excited to be a good student, and excited just to continue to learn from you.
Well, you know what's so crazy, before I go to Amica, is that there's a couple things you said. Number one is John is really big in real estate, gold. I mean, this is a lot of stuff I started learning from him, and he's been doing it for years. It kind of reminds me of a young Robert Kiyosaki, kind of the same thing as far as your investments and what you do and your mindset. One of the other things that you said that was real key is, oh God, I just had it. I lost the train of thought here. But yeah, it's definitely important to do that dollar cost average, and you've been one of the greatest at it. So because I kind of lost my train of thought of that, I'm gonna move on to Amica. And I know, Amica, you are someone who's new to crypto, and just talk about why you're excited about looking at crypto. I know you probably heard a lot about it. You probably heard the good, the bad, all the stuff going on with Celsius and Luna and FTX. And John, you made some key points about not getting caught up in all that. That's going to happen. It's kind of like the dot-com bubble. Things are going to happen, and it's going to be shiny. You're going to have all these people, these bad characters that come in. And, oh, that's what I was going to say. Sorry, Amica. And that is, I remember a time, and it kind of goes back to what I was saying, there was a time last year where John and I were doing very well, and everything was good. And I mean, you're talking about I'm not even going to talk about the type of money, but it was just life-changing. Let's just say that. And all people kept saying is, oh, you guys are lucky. You guys are lucky because, you got in somewhere around between that 50 to, as it went up to 68,000. And people are like, man, the opportunity is not going to be the same. And so the reason I'm saying that, the blessing that we're at right now, guys, is that no one thought we would be back around 16,000, 15,000. Can you imagine, John, back when we were last year, when all that stuff was happening and we were at the top of the market, that we would see a $15,000 Bitcoin, maybe a 10,000, maybe a 8,000 or 7. I mean, it's bananas. So I tell you guys, with everything that I am, I'm not a financial advisor. In my opinion, understanding charting, because that's how I started all this, was charting and trading. Even though I don't do that anymore, other than the skills that I learned and studied for almost 2 years, allows me to see things in a certain way, but also have relationships with people who understand it even better than I do. We're not at a bottom, in my opinion. We got further to go, and that's why it's so important for you to be a student, for you to tune into very authentic and non-shilling and honest channels like this one that we just started, because I'm always going to give people the right information. But the point I'm trying to make is this is a blessing right now to be able to dollar cost average, to position yourself, because if you saw where we came from and we have the opportunity to go past that, I mean, this is just amazing, guys, because I never thought we would be right back here again. So anyways, with that being said, Amica, why are you excited about crypto? I know you've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah.
We're going to be
I feel
together,
like I can erupt out of my chair. I'm so excited. I think one of the things is, and then this is kind of a corny saying, but success leaves clues. And it's true, right? I remember, James, you and I talked about a year ago when I was in Arizona, and I was going through kind of a rough season in my personal life, and just making some choices and directions. And I remember you had this heart to heart with me about it. And this is just your character. You sat with me and you helped me set up my first little wallet on Coinbase. And, I think I got like 5 coins. I think I only put like 100 or 150. I literally dipped like a toenail into the water.
Right.
But I have to just say that, part of the reason that I haven't dove all the way in is a couple reasons. One, I've been listening to the wrong people. Right. And I think for anyone that's on the show right now, you really have to evaluate who you're getting your advice from in life. if you look at the fruit of their life and they have amazing health, then listen to them about health. If they have amazing finances, you should probably listen to them. And so I've seen what's happened. First of all, I saw you and Jeanette on the beach in Hawaii, and I was like, what are they doing? Like, take me to Hawaii. And but I've seen you not only have, because you can have success and you can have quick success, but James, you have sustained it. And now you're doing what is so important to me. You're actually multiplying it by multiplying people and helping people have success. And James, I told you the other night on the phone, I was like, dude, like, you are just, not only are you giving back, but you've set yourself free, and you're helping other people get set free. So I'm excited to be set free, because I've worked really hard on myself in my life, and there's a lot of areas where I am completely free, but financially I'm not free yet.
That's right.
I've had a lot of success in business, and I've made 6 figures in my business, but I am ready for that life-changing freedom, because for me, family and relationships is everything. My nephew is coming home today, and he's had a rough start to his life, and I want to give him the world. I want to give my family the world. My parents are in their 60s, and I want to set my parents up not in some dingy nursing home. I want to buy them, I want to build something on my farm that I want. I want chickens. I want goats. I want all the things. And so I'm just excited, James, because I'm a student. I'm a lifelong learner, and I've always been the valedictorian in everything I've done. And so with crypto, I'm excited to learn, to grow, and just to plug in. And I think the last thing I'll say is, business is timing, but also, there's these key times in our lives where I think there's these windows of opportunity. And I learned that way back when I started business and back when we met, and everything that you've told me and everything I've read about crypto and just looking at the world and where we're headed. And again, I'm not a financial advisor at all, but like, we're headed into like this recession. And I believe that positioning yourself is wisdom. And that's what I often pray, not for wealth and money, but I pray for wisdom. And God has given me wisdom. And I believe you're so anointed for wisdom, James. And so I just want to be in the front seat of the class and like raising my hand and learning. And I'm just excited about that. So, yeah.
Well, I definitely appreciate you. You guys, you're all heart. And that's what me and my wife have known from you from day one. Authentic. You always give it just the way it is. You're not fake and phony, and that's why we're all on this call, is because we're all cut from the same cloth like that. And so I'm super excited for your journey. You'll be working with myself. You'll be working with John. Matter of fact, John, we're going to add Amica into not only our Crypto4Life group, but our private group as well. And I'm going to have you connect with John and make sure that him, myself, Jeanette. Because I know Jeanette definitely is like big sis, right? So we're gonna have a lot of fun, and we're gonna do it all over again. And I'm super excited, guys. And so we're just getting started. She said some really key things, guys. There's a lot of stuff that's going on right now. There's a lot of here's the thing, guys. It's gonna get worse. And I hate to say that, guys, but it's going to get worse. What happened with Luna? What happened with Celsius? What happened with now FTX? And to see that go and spawn into our government, spawn into politicians. Right now, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up, but now because of what happened with FTX, FTT, and Sam Bankman-Fried, which I've got some articles I'm going to read, now they're going after athletes. They're going after Tom Brady. They're going after Steph Curry. They're going after Shaquille O'Neal. They're going after Kevin O'Leary with Shark Tank. This is horrific, guys, and you got to understand, people, you said something just a while ago, Amica, people follow people. Yeah. Right? You know why I'm so connected like this with John? Because of his mindset. There's a lot of friends that I've had in the past. There's a lot of people that John know and I know. But they're doing things that aren't a reflection of us. So we stay tight in who we are, because success begot success, right? If you want success, success leaves clues, like Amica said. So at the end of the day, I'm telling you guys right now that there's some things, there's some concerns. People follow successful people. And when people got into crypto because Tom Brady said it was cool, or Shaquille O'Neal, or Steph Curry, or Kevin O'Leary, and now these people are being sued, people start losing faith. And people start questioning it and start getting scared, and that's what we call, and people always say weak hands or brutal hands and stuff, but it's just human nature. People get scared, and so I just think that not only have we not paid the price for money printing, which me and John have talked about a lot, we haven't paid the price for the real estate crisis. We haven't paid the price for energy crisis. We haven't paid the price for inflation or interest rate. I mean, there's so many things that's going on. And then to add all this stuff in, you think you think we're somewhere stable right now with crypto? No. This is an opportunity to become a student. This is an opportunity to say, it's like this. My heart is broken for COVID. My heart is broken for the people that we've lost. Me and John had lunch with a guy, and 2 weeks later, that guy was dead. Remember that, John? That guy and his wife? We had lunch with a guy talking about how he was excited. We were supposed to be helping this guy with crypto. Remember that, John?
Wow.
And they said, we'll contact you guys in a couple weeks, and the guy was dead. And it broke my heart. I barely knew the guy. John knows it, and it broke my heart. And family members and friends. And the point I'm trying to make is, even in that horrific situation, it was one of the greatest opportunities in crypto. It was one of the greatest blessings in my life financially. I say that because the stuff that we're going through right now, guys, is going to be one of the horrific times I think in our financial markets. It's going to be one of the most horrific times in America, in this country. Amica said it best. John said it. We're probably heading into a recession. And if it gets bad enough, it could low-key become a depression. And at the end of the day, it will be one of the greatest money grabs and blessings that we've ever seen in humanity, period. And that's what I love about crypto. It's the fairest form of the fact that anybody could do it. It's not based off of your belief, your height. It's if you put your mind to it, if you treat this, and this is one of the things we've always talked about on stage, if you believe it, you can achieve it. If you think you can, you're right. And if you think you can't, you're right. So it's whatever you decide to do. It's the belief that you have. And what do you want to do? I know John has never played. As soon as John was 19 and he saw money, he never looked back. He saw opportunity. I'm not going to go back to doing that again. You're the same way. You're a doctor, but your mind is telling you there's more. Is that going to get me and my family where we need to go? We used to have these conversations. Is that going to get my dad and my mom in that particular situation? So to me, this is one of the greatest opportunities that we've ever seen. And I've been, again, on some of the biggest stages in the world, and I'm here for a reason because I believe. Yeah. So with that being said, guys, love you guys both. Appreciate you guys. Look forward to working with you guys here. Thank you guys for being on the show. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Thank you, bro.
You're very welcome. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Okay, guys. So with that being said, I'm very excited that I was able to share who those people are and what they mean to me. So let's get back into what we're doing, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And I think it was important for so many reasons, guys. A lot of times people talk about things that they can't validate. And I've always, if you guys don't learn anything about 68J, you're going to learn about myself, James 68J, which is my YouTube name and what I've been going, my nickname by many people in the basketball world and stuff like that, I'm very authentic, and I'm one of those people that if I say something, I have to validate it. Even if you don't think I need to validate it. If I said I've done this, and so what those people are and what Antoine was yesterday is I'm trying to bring in people that not only have a lot of success in what they do, but it kind of validates my life goal, what I stand for, what I represent, why I love my family the way I do, why my wife means the way what she means to me, why my kids I'm so proud, and why I give back and why I do these giveaways. It's not because I'm trying to buy it's just that's who we are. That's who they are. That's who, that's what I represented. So that's what Crypto4Life will be about. That's why I'm so excited, guys. So before I get into some news and things like that, guys, let me say hello. Dad Boz in the house. What's up, my friend? Doré. Doré is one of the mods in the group. My lovely wife, Jeanette. Appreciate you, sweetheart. David Adams. None of this will be possible without the legendary, the man, the myth, the legend, David Adams. Love that guy. It's just so funny, man. And I got to say this real quick, guys. And I'm going to probably have David and Josh on the call. We moved out to a certain part of California. We had an opportunity for real estate opportunity out here. And so we've been here for maybe 3 months now. And when we got here, because I'm so crypto, this and that, Bully Kenneth G, what's up, buddy? Queen. And I'm going to do some more shout outs, but I want to share the story. I Googled crypto events in this area. I Googled crypto events in this area. And I'm going to tell you guys how powerful things work out. And again, I don't want to get too much into this, but I always believe in things happen for a reason. And so I Googled what to do in this area with crypto. I thought maybe I'll find something in San Francisco or whatever. I found something in I won't say the area, but let's just say wine country. And there was a meetup for this company that was just starting up, and they were going to do a launch. It was called Dad Bods, and I said, let me go see what these guys are about. I went over there to go see what these guys are about, and they were launching a coin, which is a Dad Bods coin, and it deals with like they're going to be connecting with like breweries, and they're going to have metaverse where you can go on and get beer, and if you have a certain flavored beer and passion for beer and things like that. But I sat down and just kind of listened, and me and my wife were there, and we were kind of hanging out. I grabbed a soda pop because I'm not a big beer drinker, and we were eating pizza and hanging out, and I was just looking at who these guys were. And sometimes I always tell people this, I follow people, I don't follow opportunity, right? And so you could be a really have a great opportunity and just be a really horrible person. I'm probably not going to be a part of that opportunity. And so I went there just to kind of see what this whole pre-launch was about. Wound up meeting the guys. I think they got to see who I was. I got to see who they were. And then all of a sudden, I got a phone call. It ended up being a friendship, a partnership. And then next thing you know, I said, hey guys, my world is full of celebrities. Maybe I can help out. And the next thing you know, we have this incredible team and ecosystem with what they're doing. And just amazing guys. I'm talking about Josh and Dave might be two of the top greatest 50 people I ever met in my life, period. And then you're talking about hundreds of thousands of people around the world. So two of the top 50 people I've ever met, just really good guys. And so I bought into who they were. They're doing it for the right reasons. Dave is in law enforcement, and Josh is OG. Like I think he's been in the world of firefighting for 15 years or so, and then they're connected with a guy, one of our partners, who's with Apple as a tech guy. I mean, it's just crazy, guys. So fortunate and blessed to be a part of that opportunity, and just I really appreciate those guys. So, anyways, let's move on to some news, guys. The point of that story is you are who you surround yourself with, and that's something I learned very young. Just because I was from the hood didn't mean I had to hang in the hood. Just because I was on welfare, that's a mindset. It didn't mean I was stuck there. And as I started growing up, it didn't mean I was better than it. I tell people all the time, I still talk Ebonics. You'll still hear me stutter from time to time. But the one thing that I became really good at is cashing checks and making money. So that's not based off of where you're from, your height, your this, your race, your anything like that. It's about your mindset. If you believe it, you can achieve it. So let's look at the news, guys, real quick. Let's see here. I posted a couple things here. I see there's some issues here. It says bonds issued by Coinbase and MicroStrategy tanked. The FTX explorer move 180,000 ETH, and the crypto market plunged. So I didn't read this before, guys, but it just seems like there's a lot of stuff going on. One of the things that I learned and I was reading is that there's some scammer out there who I guess hacked the FTX coins or the ETH. He's starting to dump those off. These guys are. I just really hope they catch these guys and bring these guys to justice because they're hurting so many people. We talked about it yesterday. This is Crypto Savvy's chart, and I'm going to talk about this. But we talked about it, just how this is affecting. Do I think Tom Brady's a bad guy? No, man. Do I think that Steph Curry? I mean, it's just so horrible how this is affecting so many people, and the fact that a shiesty character who lied and who deceived everyone and they were doing insider trading. I mean, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't want to get too much in this because I'm not saying that, I'm a judge, jury, or executioner in this situation, but there's some facts where they were saying that platform had the ability to see what people were doing. Can you imagine trading on a platform that they could see everything you do and they could use that against you to make you lose your position, or if you're trying to short or whatever the case may be, to be, it's almost like saying, like that big scandal that happened back in the day with that poker site where people were playing online poker, but the doggone platform could see what your hands were. I mean, dude, that's cheating in its highest form, and that's exactly just one of many things that FTX was doing. It's just horrible, guys. So again, do I feel that these celebrities should be punished for being a part of something they were excited about? I mean, it's like me being a celebrity or being someone of that nature and then being a part of something, or let's say even Crypto.com. I love Crypto.com. I think it's great. But do I know what's going on internally? Do you think the people who invested in what is it called, Gemini, did they know what the twins were doing? I mean, come on. This is just, so I just think it's a horrible time. And that's one of the reasons I don't think this is over, because, yeah, there's a lot of, and here's the thing, there's a lot of little people. There's a lot of big people like Select, but there's also a lot of major companies, as I was reading, companies that invested 400 million, 200 something million. I mean, there's some fortunes, guys, that are being lost and destroyed through this whole thing, and it's just heartaching. It's heartbreaking. So, really quickly, let me go into see who's in the group. Dave, what's up, my man? Crypto Guru. Make sure that you, again, reach out to me on either Telegram, reach out to me on Twitter, and so that we can get everything taken care of as far as the last payment. We're going to do a giveaway here in just a second. We got Josh in the house. Hello, Josh. Amica, thank you so much, sis, for being on. David Adams, my man. My lovely wife, Jeanette. Who else do we have on here? Bush, Kenny G, my man. Appreciate you, brother. We got Queen in the house. Who else do we have here? And here's another thing, guys. For anybody who has a story, for anybody who's passionate about a project, let me know. DM me, because hey, you know what? I remember when I used to look at YouTube channels and feel like I had a lot to say. But me coming from a place of being on some of the biggest, I didn't care about being in the limelight. But me understanding people, I want to be that platform that allows people like Gmail Brown to come on, to share your story, talk about why you're excited, like CKES and all the things they're doing with the Chronos NFTs and things like that. Come on, let's talk about it. Because one of the things that I've always been really good at in my life, I don't have to be great at everything if I have the right people around me that are great at what they do. So together we can be extraordinary. You get a lot of great people, like Dave is great, Josh is great, my wife is great. She makes me better in so many ways. But when you have people who are great at what they do, they don't have to be you, they just make you better. And so that's what we're looking to do here on Crypto for Life. If you have a story, if you want to share it, let us know. We'll have you on. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. So guys, let's go back into here. So this is shared by my brother, Crypto Savvy. You can kind of see the sentiment, guys, of actually this is BNB's chart. Let me find I thought this was so cute, guys. Look at this. The kid's looking around for his little snack here. Sometimes you gotta have fun. He picks it up, he dips it, and you know what? He gives it to his little sister, and she gives him what? Oh, it's so cute. Little mama. Oh, thank you, bro. That was cute. I had to share that. I shared that on my page. Can't always be about crypto. Sometimes you gotta have fun. The crypto market is collapsing. Scams imploding. ETH 2 years away. Still high fees. I thought fees kind of dropped a little bit. SBF crashing the market. Sam Bankman-Fried, that sucker. Coinbase firing Luna. Solana halting every week. Same time Ripple is hiring. Basically, guys, I'm telling you, Ripple is, not financial bias. This is a huge coin. This is something that I'm dollar cost averaging into. This is something, again, if you understand the fundamentals of Ripple, what it's set up for, the backdoor partnerships that it's doing right now, guys. This coin was created to be a multi-$1,000 coin, and it's what? How much is it? Good God. So here's the thing, guys. I think Ripple would get back to $3-4 here in a bit, and if things happen where I expect to have with Bitcoin, you might even get 4 or 5 for $1. Who knows? Okay, 4 or 5 for $1. That'd be amazing. So Ripple, big time. It doesn't look like the FTX drama is going away anytime soon. The nightmare continues for Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX. There's just so many things, guys. Again, I think it's like an onion. There's so many layers of this, whether it comes from an institutional aspect, a celebrity aspect, government cover-ups. This guy donated so much money to politicians to almost sway people in one way or the other. And not only does he have to pay, but as those dots start connecting to other people, I just think it's going to be bigger than, they may be telling us Steph and Shaq and all this stuff, and I just think that's all BS anyway. But there's some heads that are going to roll, or some major cover-ups. Who knows? Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I thought I saw some charting here that I shared. Is this Bitcoin here? So you can see right here, this is where Craig, his short term. This is not long term, short term. His sentiment is that this is going to go further down going into next year. that we're just in, not only we're in a bear market, but we're going to go further into the bear. I'm just telling you guys, common sense, guys. Common sense will tell you with everything that's going on, all the things that I mentioned, we are far from, in my opinion, again, just my opinion, and based off of what Craig, and for those of you guys who haven't tuned in, Crypto Savvy One, go to Craig's channel, or Aaron, the disciple who's in our group. Amazing charters, guys. And it's all in the charts. It's all in the charts. If you guys ever looked at his .com bubble pop, we're sitting in that right now. So, this is where he has us at right now. These levels don't hold right now. We're sitting up about 16.1 and some change. If we've already broken out of this movement here, which out of this triangle here. So as this comes up, maybe it goes up to this top here, gets rejected, and comes down to around the 15,005 mark. If that does not hold, now again, we could have a bounce, and if we have a bounce, hey, we can get back up to maybe like 18 or something like that. But I don't see it happen with all the negativity and just the fear right now. The fear, if you go to Fear and Greed Index, it just shows you right now people are scared, heads are rolling. Governments are panicking, and then you add all that, and what's going to happen? Very, very harsh, in my opinion, regulation. Very harsh, because it's one thing to slap people around, with Celsius, and then you punch them with Luna, and now I don't even know what you call it. Like you you machine gun them to death with FTX, and so government's going to step in and start protecting people, and that's not just here in the United States, but around the world. It's already happening. So he has some different levels here. If it doesn't hold there and it breaks, it's going to be about 14.5. If that doesn't hold, 12.5 down into the 10.8. And if you look at Craig's, go to Crypto Savvy's chart, Crypto Savvy One, either on Twitter or on YouTube, you'll see where he has it going all the way down to potentially down to $3,500 now. Oh, that's crazy. It can't happen. We had one thing with COVID that happened. COVID was horrible, and that sent it down to 35. And if you don't think that's possible, people didn't think we can go from 68 to 20. There's people, we'll never get past 30. 20, never. 15, never. So whatever. Research Genesis receives over $1 billion worth of FTT from Alameda Research. FTX in the last 3 months. Okay. And then there's so much going on right now with people talking about, did the Bahamian government have them send money to them, and they're holding money. There's so many things, man. So I really don't think this is over. With all that being said, guys, if you want some more amazing information, there's so many other channels out there. We'll do deep dives, but right now I'm having a lot of fun with just connecting to some incredible people in my past, people who mean a lot to me. So I'm gonna be all over the place. I might be talking about, we might have a conversation talking about children one day. I don't know, but so look, every channel is going to be different. We're going to give great news. We're going to give follow the market and sentiment and our opinions, should I say? But there's some other great channels out there. I love Bozilla, how he does a lot of deep dives and again Crypto Savvy as far as charting. Lark Davis as far as I love Lark, he does an amazing job. Chico Crypto, if you go to YouTube, great guy, love him. He's very passionate about what he does, and hey, we're just part of that ecosystem. Everyone achieves more, right? Together everyone achieves more. So with that being said, guys, let's go into, because we're getting right up on that hour. We just went past the hour here, so let's go into the giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway. I haven't even figured out what coin I want to give away yet. Let me see here. Give me a second. Let's go to our giveaway wheel. Our giveaway wheel. Oh, look what Dave set up for me. And for those of you guys who haven't done it already, please hit that subscribe, hit the like button, show your support, and join our Telegram group. It's a public, anybody's welcome. All we ask you to do is be respectful. In that Telegram group, guys, you have celebrities. And I didn't do this it's just my world. My world, I have dozens and dozens of friends that are celebrities, dozens and dozens of friends who are multimillionaires in various aspects of life. And so as these people come in and support, I've got some legendary guys in that group right now who, Jason Burquest, my man, what's up, brother? And so I have some people in that group right now that have been on the cover of Fortune magazine. I've got people in there who've made just insane money. And so I asked that we have NFL guys, we have some professional basketball guys, and, obviously, Antoine, you've seen those guys. And so I just ask, your Amicas, your Johns, I just ask that you guys stay respectful, treat everybody like family, don't reach out, and because if those things happen, and I'm sure there's nobody that's here now, but help me protect that. That's why we have mods and protect the people that I'm bringing in, because it's a blessing, it's an honor, and it's really an amazing position to be in a group amongst those type of people, because as we continue to have success, I'm going to have those people coming on, sharing things and telling you guys the little nuggets of what they've done to have success, right? So let's make sure we protect that. Let's see here, guys. I was going to look at what coin to give away here. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. I got a buddy of mine just hit me right now. Hey, buddy, if Genesis is going to file bankruptcy, there's so many. I'm telling you, is nonstop concerned about this market. Let's see what we can. I want to give away something different. We gave away a bunch of stuff yesterday. Maybe we'll give away that. What's that? Let's see here. There is a 10%er, that I actually personally like, and it's down tremendously down right now. And maybe we'll give away some of that. Let's see. It's one of the 3 dogs. We gave away Shiba. I haven't given away Doge. But one coin that I particularly myself like, I like, and that's Elon. That's Elon. Maybe we'll give away some of that dog coin. Let's see. How much was that? So let's give away, how much would that be? Let's see. What is that? That can't be right. How about we just do 2 USDT? Yeah, I'm sorry, USDC. People can buy what they want to buy. So Dave, if you're there, let's do, I think Dave's still on. Let's do 2 USDC $25 giveaways. Why not? Let's just do it that way. How about that? How about that? How about that? Let's do that. Okay, so guys, if you don't mind, let's start off. Let's put in USDC. USDC. Stablecoin USDC. Should we do USDC? Yeah. USDC. Let's do it. USDC, $25 times 2. Let's make it happen. Type it in if you want it. Let's go. USDC. Dave, don't type anything in yet. Let's okay, you're here. Okay. USDC, guys, here we go. Let's give it away. Bush, Kenny G, what's up, my man? Josh is in the house. Crypto Guru. Queen. Dore. Amica Vogler. Jason Bergquist, my man. Intelligent guy. I think I'm going to have Jason on one of these days. Okay, guys, here we go. USDC. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel. So, Dave, if you can post USDC, Dave, it's going to be 10 down. I love a big number. 10 down from when Dave puts USDC. All right, Dave. Who do we got? Who do we got, Dave? Dave, USDC, 10 down. Here we go. That's a lot of counting. Okay. Okay, here we go. So from Dave, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, did I miss it here, Dave? Where you got it, Dave? I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you kidding me right now? Is that possible? Is it Jeanette McFadden? That's too funny, my wife. Oh my God, what's the chances of my wife winning that? Okay, you know what? Hey, I could be biased. I could say no, but because my wife won, That's dinner on me. How's that, babe? Dinner on me. Jeanette McFadden. Did I get that right, Dave? Did Jeanette win, or am I being silly right now? Maybe she didn't win. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, no. Wait. Crypto. Wait. Maybe I got it wrong. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crypto Guru. Babe, you get dinner anyways. I miscounted. Crypto Guru wins. Am I right, Dave? Can you confirm that? Is it Crypto Guru? Dave, can you? Wait, Dave. Looks like who? I didn't see that. What did Dave say? Did Crypto Guru win? Can somebody confirm that? Who won? I feel like Steve Harvey right now on the America the Miss America pageant. I called the wrong person to celebrate it, so I owe my wife dinner no matter what. But who actually won that? It's Josh? Wait. Can somebody? Okay, now there's Jason Burquest says yes. So Jason, it was Crypto Guru? Let me see. What did Jason say here? I'm trying to look through the stream. Yes, Crypto Guru. Okay, Crypto Guru. Congratulations, brother. Hey, look, this guy must be lucky. Crypto Guru, I actually owe you now 2 different winnings. What did you win yesterday, Crypto Guru? Was it USDT? Anyways, Crypto Guru, you need to DM me because, this is Dave's calling me right now. Hold on a second. Yeah, Dave. Dave, you there? Dave? I think Dave was trying to... Okay, I don't know. I can't hear him. So I think it's Crypto Guru. Unless I'm mistaken, guys, I'm not sure. It looks like Crypto Guru has won yesterday and won today. Hey, guys, if he wins a third time, so we're going to do it again. And that's amazing. That's amazing. Congratulations, Crypto Guru. Man, you got luck on your side, brother. That's $50. No, that's $75. That's 50 yesterday and 25 today. Uh-oh. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations, Crypto Guru. Okay, Dave's calling again. Let me see. Did I get something wrong here? Yeah, Dave. Dave, you're calling me? Okay, I think Dave's butt dialing me here. Okay. All right, guys. So, congrats, Crypto Guru. I keep getting phone calls from Dave, but I guess that's not the case. Okay, guys, let's do it one more time. USDC. Let's do it again. Let's find our last winner. USDC, $25. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. USDC, let's make it happen. Come on, guys. USDC. Let's make it happen. Let's find our last winner for today. Congratulations to Crypto Guru. Amazing. Bullish Kenny G in the house. Josh. My beautiful wife, Jeanette. Dore. Amica Vogler. Amazing. Great job today, Amica. Little sis. Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to spin that wheel. And away we go. Looks like, oh my God, did it click 8? 8 down, Dave. USDC, I see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Josh with Dad Bods wins. Let me do that again. Maybe I'm wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait. Was it 8? Number 8. 8. Amica was off by 1. Josh with Dad Bods. Did I get that right, everybody? Was it Josh? Am I reading that right? Anybody can message me and let me know? Josh, congratulations, Josh. And I'm gonna go on a limb and say Josh is gonna probably buy him some Dad Bods beer with that one. So wait, what happened? It says Amica. What did Josh say? Josh, what did you say, Josh? He said Amica. Amica won? What did she say? What did Josh say? Josh put Amica. What was that? Did he? I think no, Josh. I think you won, or you saying give it. What did Josh say? Okay, Dave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, Josh, what did you say right there, brother? Josh, can you text me on your phone what you meant by Amica? Josh, can you give me a personal text, my friend? When I saw Josh won, but I saw Josh put Amica's name, so I'm not understanding what he meant by that. Oh, wow. Look, see, now you guys understand why I love Dave and Josh. Two of the greatest legends. Josh says, I won, but I want to give it to Amica. Help Amica build that portfolio. That's right. So, Amica, a.k.a. Little Sis, you have won by default because of because of Josh. Josh, the man, the myth, the legend, the OG, saving lives. That's what we love, Josh. Saving lives. So, Josh, on behalf of Josh, Dad Bods, incredible guy. You see why I got those guys as partners, as friends, as brothers. That's right. I adopted them. There you go. Congratulations, Amica. Great job. Miss McFadden, a.k.a. Miss 68J, says, you deserve it. That's right. Shane Sullivan, appreciate you, brother. Crypto Guru, Amica Vogler, congratulations, sis. Dore, one of the mods in the group. Queen, appreciate you. David, none of this could happen without you. Josh, legend. Appreciate all you guys. Seems like we have more people watching than we have people in the spin. 122 viewers. My goodness, that's amazing. So, hey guys, we're super excited. Only our second official stream, guys. We're gonna be coming to you live again. I will actually post it in the group, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's Thursday. I'll let you guys know. We're going to be getting in the groove, guys. I want to do at least starting off about 3 to 4 days a week. And I'm going to let you guys tell me. If you guys want more of 68J, if you want more of Crypto4Life, you let me know. Let me know on the Telegram. Let me know by showing your support. Also, guys, Josh and, Dave set up a Crypto4Life merch store. We're going to be giving away some Crypto4Life merch soon. Support the merch store set up by Dave and those guys on behalf. And that's what I'm saying, guys. I'm so blessed to have such amazing people around, guys. So if you'd like to go to the Crypto4Life merch store, you'll find the link either in the description here on the Telegram page, or on the YouTube page, or you can go to Telegram, or you can go to my Twitter, guys. Super excited. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And again, if you guys want me to stream more, I'm looking at 3 or 4 days a week. You guys let me know. Let me know on Telegram. Let me know on Twitter. The more love I feel, the more motivated I'll feel to continue to do so. Right after this, guys, right now it's, 9 o'clock, I think in about 30 minutes, you guys will be seeing Bullzilla. Go out there, support CKJ and when he's doing the deep dives that he's doing, guys. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you guys for coming on. I want a huge thank you to my guest speakers, Amica Vogler, Lil Sis, John Singh, Little Bro. Thank you for all of you guys here. Thanks for my amazing queen, Jeanette McFadden, for being in the group today. Much love to you guys. We'll talk